Am I not muted now? Oh, God, 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 God. Right, I'm back. Should I start? Should I just start? Should I just start the whole? Should I just start the whole thing again? Oh my God. Right, let's start again, yeah? Right. Oh, Mr. Herbert, long time no see, man. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Right. Now, I'm going to start by saying all the hellos again, aren't I? But I hope you're doing well, my friend. As I was saying, I hope you actually do come on the show if we do take the points from you tomorrow. Um, Chat Sport, I think I've said, I think I've said you already, Mr. POTUS. I hope you're doing well. I am actually drinking Jack Daniels and Coke, double A. I see you in the house. Who else have I missed out? Who else have I missed out? Matty, you hit an early comment. So maybe you're actually in your bed because you've got football tomorrow. We got down here. Right. Have I missed out anybody? Yo, West Indies fan, how you doing, man? Start from the very beginning. I did. I'm good, man. I see you sitting top of the league, man. Right. It is what it is, man. You've been off for 3 weeks. You've been off what? You've been off. Where are we going? You've been off YouTube for 3 weeks. You've been avoiding the agenda for 3 weeks. You just yourself away from Man United for 3 weeks. Let me know, man. No, oh what you done? Oh, Matty, what you done? I did my I did my Harry today. We had a pull out. Had three. I'll say we had three ringers that was supposed to turn up today. Didn't turn up, so I had to play. And I did my hamstring on 60 minutes. I I wasn't great. I wasn't bad. I wasn't great. My first game in a year. Oh shit. Fucking has not broke your arm. Shit, man. Danny B, yo, we got a few people up late wanting to comment. Bloody hell. What is going on? So yeah, I came off on the hour and my missus just looked at me and shook her head. She's convinced that I shouldn't be playing. I shouldn't be playing, but look, it is what it is, man. Yo, there you go. All right, I got ya. I got ya. I got ya. Listen, man, I hope you're back. Nah, it's a hammy, man. I'll deal with it. Compression tights and an ice bath. The recommendations of my younger brother. There ain't nothing gonna be doing with an ice bath, bro. I'm just gonna drink and smoke and hope it gets better that way. To be fair, right? It's up to you how long this goes for. The game tomorrow. I would like to think that Sesko's gonna have a big game tomorrow. I know his ratio isn't the best, but he is coming to a new league, and I think he's found his form. 2 games in the last 7, but it's 2-2. Let's be honest. Van Dijk hasn't been the best this season. Liverpool, though the results, the first 5 were good performances. Let's be honest, weren't super fantastic. I'm feeling that we can't win the game. I'll be honest. Maybe you look convince me otherwise, but I think that Sesko will maybe have a more than reasonable game tomorrow. Am I doubting? Am I drinking too much? Leslie, Sesko must show up tomorrow with a big match. Mr. Potter, I think, listen, he everybody knows what Man United Liverpool is, whether you're born in this country or not. You know the rivalry, and he's come into it, and I'm assuming that he would have heard, the details of what was going on. He's been slated as the worst Premier League signing. I mean, look, I don't know where they get these numbers from, but look, it is what it is, isn't it? We're always in the news. Maybe it was a clickbait article, but it got people talking. The one thing I don't think he is a waste of money. I looked at Jokeres today and what he offered Arsenal. Goal scorers need to score. I'm not interested in all this running into space and all of this shit. Goal scorers need to score. Look at Haaland. He has 8 touches in the game and scores 4 goals. You know what I mean? So I would rather have a goal scorer. What you think? We'll see, Mr. Potus. You think we haven't scored? We haven't scored there in the league in 5 years. 5 years. We must be able to score at least one. You know what I mean? That they must be looking at that with disdain. 5 years we've gone there, you know, and don't forget, in couple of years ago we got the fucking 7-0. So let's be serious. It's not being it's not the best. It's not the best, man. But yeah, I think he if he gets the service, more likely to be from Mbeumo than Mount. I think he has a good chance. Matty, is Mbeumo out? They haven't said anything. He wasn't pulled off injured. He played well for Cameroon. These players need to understand they still need to perform for the club. So I think, you know, they would have assessed them and got them in. The fact that with the Sunday afternoon game, I think benefits us player-wise, them coming back. Only issue is Casemiro, but maybe we'll talk about that. Maybe we'll talk about that in a bit. Danny B, we might have Cunha in the 9 and Sesko benched. Something Amram will probably do. I'm not sure we should be spending that kind of money on a player and him being fit and us playing him as a bloody a sub. I mean, look, if he does it and he comes in and scores the winning goal, then fine, I'll shut my mouth. But I would rather Sesko started, to be fair. I'd rather Sesko started. Yeah. Mr. Potus is saying Sesko. Gyökeres did absolutely shite today. Danny B, Gyökeres was poor. Let's have a look and see what Mr. Potus is saying. Oh, he's saying about Mateta should have had 4. Yeah, I saw that he had that hat-trick. Fair play to him. Andy Herbert's 50-50, and he's actually an Arsenal supporter. It'd be interesting to see. If he's goal. So I think once Gyökeres, once Sesko passes him, then we'll see. United have a 20-minute spell where they're very good. What is that in the whole 5 years that we played? Chat Sport. Is that the whole 5 years? Or are you predicting what we're going to get tomorrow? Look, Liverpool are going to come out with a like a battle of hell, to be fair. Yeah, I saw him score today. Oh my God, Princess Queen. Matriarch makes it sound really, really old. I'm not going to call it that. I honestly thought you would have been in your bed, Steph. How are you, sweetie? I hope you're doing well. I hope the family's well. Yo, yeah, she's in the house, man. I mean, Danny, has he played? Do you think he's played bad enough to warrant him? Because it's going to, let's be honest, it's going to be dropped, and this is our biggest game of the season. I know Amrin does like to tinker a bit, but I would like to think that we could all predict the team that he's going to go with tomorrow. I'll be surprised if he doesn't go with Euro, although he might throw Maguire in, for fuck's sake. But I think it will be Euro, Shaw, and Delit. He's gonna play Bruno. I think he's gonna play Casemiro. I really think he's gonna play. I know Casemiro played 290 minutes, but he loves him. I think he's gonna play Casemiro. We'll play Dalot. We'll play Mount. Cunha be on the bench. You'll play Mbeumo. He'll play Sesko, and he'll play Dalot, because he's not gonna play Ahmad away from home. That's what I think. That's what I think he's gonna play. If anybody disagrees, anybody think it's going to be anything different than that, not what you want, what you think he's going to play, then let me know, you know. Let's have a look. I didn't know whether to laugh or not when the Portuguese got asked after 39 days. Oh, Postecoglou, yeah. Well, look, sometimes you realize things are wrong early and make that decision. Do you know what? I'll be honest. I'll be honest, Mr. Potus. Lemons, I'm not worried about. I'm really, really not worried about. We've had goalies who have made big mistakes at Old Trafford, at Anfield. So no, as long as he comes for the crosses, dominates his box, and stops, within the next 5 games we've been playing, people thinking that they can score directly from the corners, then I really don't have a problem, man. See, there you go. Wise United fan with Lemons in goal. We stand a chance. Yeah, we do. It's just it's just who the hell we played. It's just who we played midfield. You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you, Anthony. And we are on 9 already. Thank you very, very much. Let's have a look. You ain't ramping. You ain't ramping, boy. Why is United fan is saying Salah's goals have dried up quicker than the desert? Yeah, they have, but he listen, man, he loves playing against. He loves playing against Man United. Yeah, and chat sports saying that Salah will be more involved tomorrow. Yeah, man, they're ready for this. You don't want to see Danny B saying he doesn't want to see Dallo. Yeah, I agree, but I think that we will. I really, really think that we will see him tomorrow. Well, he would have been punched in his face. Apparently, he had that. I heard that they had a little fisticuffs today. Whether that's right or wrong, we'll see. But this is the one. United haven't won at Anfield for nearly a decade. And that's why I really don't have the confidence. I know Liverpool are in a bad run. I think that 2-week break has given them time to clear their heads, and that's what I'm worried about. But oh shit! Thanks for the full of negative stats. United haven't won away. Jesus Christ! Oh, but man, you've come in here with your negative shit. I appreciate it though, because maybe things are gonna change. It makes me want to win and beat Liverpool even more tomorrow. But I'm just not sure. I think we've got the players, but away from home. If it was at home, maybe I would have a different attitude, man. But look, Bart's got it up here, man. United haven't won an away game in the league since Leicester. Leicester. Jesus Christ. Let's have a look. Stephanie's saying MUTV are trying to manifest Bruno. Doesn't matter. What? If it happens. Oh, Jesus Christ. You are Stephanie. Hey, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Look, you want to give another one? Do you want to give another one? Look, Bart, look, I'm gonna put it up because you've taken the time out to join the chat. I'm gonna put it up here. But man, you better bruv. If you lose tomorrow, man, Jesus Christ, you just make sure that you turn up. 17 of the last 19 goals in this fixture. Oh my God. But keep them coming, man. Just keep them coming, man. I will keep posting it, man. People gonna be coming in thinking this is a Man United hate channel. What the hell is going on here, man? Hey, damn. How you doing, man? What? As I said, I know United are your second favorite team, but your positivity astounds me. Does anybody else in the chat here think that we can win the game tomorrow? Bar them who THFC till we die. You know that's not Man United. You know he's Tottenham. You know what I mean? So is there anybody else in the chat who actually thinks that we can win this game? Wise United fan. Fuck, these glasses are terrible. Or is it my eyes? Or is it the drink? We have to win. We have to win as what? As my greengrocer is a Scouse fan and he's still rubbing it. Oh Jesus Christ. He's still rubbing it in. Listen, look, the 7-0, that's in the history books now. You know, that is, you know, that's history. That's history books, man. Let's be honest. Yeah, I know you'll beat Villa tomorrow, but I don't care. I don't care about you, Devs. I'll be honest. No, what I should say is I care about you. I don't care about the UK. We're in our own little battle tomorrow, you know. A ground is a ground at the end of the day, regardless of where it is. No, I understand that, but United can't play away ground. Amrin showed that, you know what I mean? His formation barely works at home, let alone away. You know, we're gonna be in. There you go. See, and there you go, and that's the levels of the opposition that we were playing at. You know what I mean? Um, to be honest, I don't think they should have sacked my guy, but Edu's gone in there. Tottenham FC. What's your thoughts on Ansak? He deserved to go. You knew he was an idiot with you guys. Yeah, I'm sure you would have sacked him long before you actually sacked him. All right, it ended well for the club, not for him. But let's be honest, man. He is an absolute fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Those tactics. I mean, Amri's not far behind in the fact that he won't change, but at least we're winning games. His tactics are ridiculous, man. Ooh, it will be a 3-3 draw. Trust me. You talk about are you Steph? Are you talking about FIFA? Um, if we get a 3-3 tomorrow, you know, as long as we're not 3-0 up and they come back to 3-3, then that's a banger. I would gladly take that. I would gladly take that for a Sunday afternoon. Mr. Potus, no chance in hell we're winning tomorrow. 4-1 Liverpool with a Sesko goal. I don't think they batter us. I don't think Liverpool batter us. I'll be honest. I don't think Liverpool batter. I'll take the Sesko goal because he's in my fantasy league, but I don't think they batter us, man. There's no chance. How quick though? Because you know Liverpool are going to be on fire. They're going to be on fire tomorrow. So are we are we sitting in tomorrow? I mean, and players the back five, or does he play his ignorant football where he actually plays 3 at the back and 4 in central midfield, and invites Liverpool to go down the side of us? The good thing is Salah ain't running no more. You know what I mean? He's stopped running. Matty's saying we've got absolutely no chance of winning. Yeah, you're right. I don't think so. Let's have hey Richard, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well, man. I bet he goes with Casemiro tomorrow. We have no legs in midfield. I think he does. I really, really think he does. I mean, you know, obviously they had the comment, there was little things on the LAAAATE, getting told the same time as Garnacho, which was weird that it only came out this week. But he told him he was basically not the player. Sorry, not the player that he was at Sporting. Well, he sold him at Sporting, so there must have been something that he didn't see in him. But let's be honest, if you got a midfielder who can't pass 5 yards and 10 yards, I cuss bloody what's his name, McTominay, for being that type of player. So yeah, Agate is not good enough. I mean, look, we're all screaming for Mainey to play, but he was never going to play in that position. So it's either Agate or Casemiro, and I think he trusts Casemiro more. If Casemiro can give him an hour, and Bruno has a little bit of discipline, then maybe we've got a chance. Wise United fan, our best match against Liverpool was the FA Cup match. So let's repeat that performance. Oh boy, I would like to think we could, but we'll see. He's also said if we go 2-0 up at halftime, Liverpool can still punish us. If we go 3-0 up, Liverpool can still punish us. Liverpool 2, Man United 0. I think we score. I do think we score. Can you see? No. No, he's been backed. I think he does get the next 5, 100%. He gets the next 5. I spoke to Solo earlier and he's convinced we only get 2 points out of the next 5. If he gets 2 out of the next 5, he's gone, regardless of what Ratcliffe came on the TV and said, yeah, they want to back him, but it gets to a stage where there's only a certain amount of backing you can give. You can't flog a dead horse, as they say. You can't fool us. We're all this slowly. The fans are slowly drifting away from the Amrin hype and understanding that. Yeah, I know managers have their systems and their styles, and I don't expect him to change. But it would be nice if he just went 3-5-2. But look, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And I say 3-5-2. Really want it in 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, but at least he will technically keep his 3 at the back. But look, we'll see. Wise United fan. Let me get this up. Oh, what is the matter with this? I saw an interview on TV 3 days ago, and the stat that said Liverpool United have started better than Liverpool. You know what? I don't stats. I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm stats and all this GA stuff. I just want to see goals. I don't give a fuck. I'll be honest. If we have 3 own goals in the game and we win the game 3-2, I might not be happy at the time and I might not be happy in the reaction. But at the end of the day, it's 3 points. We don't have to play well tomorrow. We just have to don't get beaten. He upgraded Agate to. There you go, Matty. Thanks for that. He upgraded him, and Homeland now look. Agate went to PSG and they bombed him out with a manager who wanted to play football in what's his name? Oh God, what is the manager's name of PSG? Guys, please. Not that I really do need to know, but I do need to know the manager of PSG. What's his name? Why have I got Sanj? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Cheers, mate. It totally left me. I had something beginning with S in my head for some unknown reason. I don't know. Maybe it's too late. Maybe it's the first signs of dementia. Look, who knows? So look. Actually, yeah. Do you know what? That's a good point. Actually, Ratcliffe said we were broke and went out and spent 100 million. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. He just says what he has to say to get through that minute in it. Let's have a look. Wise United fan. I will settle for a draw. If we win, then we're only 3 points away from City. Of all of the games that we played recently, this is the one that I think we're going to win. The Brentford one was the one that we're going to. Look, it's gone. It's gone. We can only, as I say, it's the next game. We look forward to the next game. We've had a little chat about Sesko. The next one is Delit. Obviously, we've got people on the channel who feel that Delit isn't our best centre back. I disagree. I know there's a few of us in the chat. Do you agree, firstly, that he is our best centre back and he should be starting every game? Or are you siding with Yaba? And I'm thinking that it should be Maguire. I think I would take Delit as the next club captain. I don't understand why Koeman's not picking him for the Dutch team, but it benefits us. He's had 2 weeks rest. He's probably gone away with his missus and the family, or gone away with just the missus and not the family. You know what I mean? Catch up on a little bit of quality family time. Oh shit! Did I hear he got a divorce? Hold on a minute. Did I hear he got a divorce? Do you know what? I'm sure I read somewhere that he's broken up with his missus. I know Jokeris broke up with his missus. But I'm wondering if Delit... But well, no, anyway, either way, I don't want to chat the man's business and get it wrong. He's had a rest. They're bound to during that 2 weeks. They haven't been training every day. He's bound to have a nice sort of rest and a relax. I don't understand why Koeman doesn't pick him. I think he's a proper defender, more in the mold of Vidic for us. I think he's aggressive in the tackle. All right, his pace isn't the best, but whose pace is as a defender? Do you really have really, really fast centre backs? Most forwards are faster than centre backs anyway. He's not, drastically slow, but the things that you want him to do in regards to pressing him and not let the defender determine when he's pushing up the pitch. All right, he's long range passing. Probably Maguire does that over him, but everything else, I would be giving to Delit. Now the question I'm asking you is, does he shut down Isak or Ekatike? Isak played 290 minutes for Sweden, so maybe he doesn't start and Ekatike starts. But do you think Delit can handle him? Because if Ekatike does play centrally, normally their centre forward would be centrally down the pitch. If he has to be pushing on Ekatike and Ekatike decides to drift more left, does he go with him? More left-hand side yet does Yoro go with him? These are things that maybe situations that I want to look at tomorrow and see what happens. You know what I mean? Let's have a look. Matty is just asking. He actually doesn't smoke. But yeah, maybe historically, maybe. Maybe that it's drifted onto that, and it's drifted onto now, and it's all coming in. But yeah, he does truthfully believe that Maguire is the best. I used to think he was winding me up, to be fair, but no. Right, see you in the morning. Make sure you put your phone on charge. Chat Sport, Premier's wide open. Those international breaks are making it that way. Well, we need to get involved in it somewhere. Mr. Poultis. Oh, I don't rate Delit, but I think he's better than Maguire. Mr. Poultis, a little explanation on that, please. If you are still up in the chat as to why you I understand you think he's better than Maguire. I know you hate Maguire, but explain to me why you don't rate Delit. You think what he could do better, maybe. Why is United fan? Liverpool, if I'm right, were beaten by Bournemouth. So they will be a little sore after a bad run of after the break. And man, they've lost 3 in a row, bro. They're going to be smarting, to be fair. They're going to be smarting. Yeah, we know, but they're going to, as he said, look, they're going to be up for this. Let's be serious. They are. Yeah, and not as that right-sided one, Steph. And that's another thing that a couple of times he's played, he's gone out there. Let him control the lanes. We've got Euro, man. We got the Rolls Royce out there, man. Let Euro do with that. I know he's made a couple of mistakes, but at that age, you're going to make the mistakes. Even players at 27, 28, 29 are making mistakes. You know what I mean? So I'm actually hoping Euro is the one. Is the one who plays tomorrow, starts. So, this is the one. I think Delit gets bullied too much on the pitch. Last time he squared up against the lap, he got this. Really? Okay, Mister. Look. Everybody has an opinion. I will watch it, and maybe I'm a bit blinded by the fact that he's better, but I don't know, man. I would really like to think that. I'm yeah, Mr. Poultis, fair enough. Fair play. If you think he's getting bullied, I don't remember the Delat game, but okay. I mean, to be fair, Delat's not exactly a slouch. He's a bigger unit than I thought he was. Yo. Good evening, or good morning, brothers. What is this? Is this good morning? Yeah, this must be more good morning. To be fair, Real Talk podcast. But big up, man. I hope you're doing well, man. Well, yeah. Listen. Anybody's faster than Harry, God bless him. I think it's his stance as well. If you see where he walks, his feet are a bit in. But look, maybe that's I'm just saying that. Yeah, I actually think he is. I actually think he is. Yep, Ekatike and Isak will be their threats. Yeah, but we just have to work out how to nullify that. You know what I mean? Oh God, I read the first bit. I said Man United need Luke Shaw and Maguire, and then I'm thinking, what the fuck is Real Talk podcast talking about here? But he then went on to pull up, need to leave the club so we can bring in better replacements. Give me Braithwaite and a good left back. Well, look, Martinez is coming back. Do you classify him as a good left back, or do you think that he's injury prone and he's going to be out again before the end of the season? Yeah, he has been, but the problem is, you see, Matt, it sets it up perfectly. All these teams, players who haven't scored scored ever, some record that these teams, these players, they always have. He's going to turn up. If he gets the time to turn up tomorrow, he will turn up. He knows how big this is for him. I mean, look, if he scores against Man United tomorrow, he goes down in the folklore. That would be his first. But listen, he's ready. He's ready for the smoke tomorrow. Yeah, I will. I really will. We will watch. Mr. Potus is saying we will watch closely tomorrow and see how he squares up to Ekatike. We will. We will. It's gonna be an interesting one. I hope. Well, look, wise United fan. What odds on Shaw not getting injured this season for a change? I want him to get injured as soon as Martinez comes back. I want Shaw. I don't know. That's a lie. I want Martinez to take his place. Sure, he's been unlucky enough with injury, so let's be honest, we'll leave that side of it. I don't think he should be playing, and maybe he's playing out of, do I say necessity? Because it's Heaven. I would have played Heaven there. I don't think Heaven let him down, but Amarin obviously doesn't trust him. Maybe there's a reason why he sees. Yeah, you did see him. You did see him in here. Real Talk podcast. The Sandra is okay, but injury record is poor. I can see him moving to Italy soon. Well, as long as we can get a fair chunk from him. Look, if he can go the rest of the season, this season, they look after him and he doesn't get injured, then I think Martinez is a quality defender. He scored some important goals for us. He plays that ball over the top. He's got the passing from the back that Amarin likes. Just his size. We'll see. Real Talk podcast is saying Ikatike is quality. I think he's impressed me more than Isak. Ikatike started like a house on fire. What's he on 5? I think Liverpool were greedy. They probably didn't need Isak, really. But if you've got the money, they're in 4 competitions. So they'll all get games. They might not play the games that they want to play or the games that they feel that they will play. But if the end games that you've got those two causing chaos when they play, and competition is good, as long as players take it in the right way. I mean, he's 130 mil. he's not sitting on the bench. He won't sitting on the bench. Wise United fan is saying Sesko won't be on the bench. Won't be on for the full 90 minutes. Xerxes will come on whether Sesko has scored or not. Xerxes done. I think Xerxes just goes. He's played. And what has he played? He's been fit for a little while. I'm not saying Amarin doesn't rate him, but Sesko's the one who wants to play. I'll be very, very surprised if Sesko comes off. And if he comes off, I just don't think it's going to be for Xerxes. Let's have a look. Luke Shaw won't get injured. He knows there's a World Cup coming up and we will keep himself fit on purpose. No way. But you know what? You might be right. You could be right. I don't know. Can anybody in the chat tell us if this is Luke Shaw's last year? I don't think it is. He's probably got 2. He's probably got 2, to be fair. Who's unavailable for the game? I think he didn't say anybody was unavailable, bro. I think everybody's ready to go. He hasn't said. He didn't say anybody was unavailable. Sesko fit. Cunha, obviously that they did he say anything? I don't even think he said anything about Casemiro. He might have mentioned about what I think he said was the players who have come in late, they monitored their time on the pitch and their fitness level. So maybe some of them didn't train on the Friday, and I've gone done a full whatever their full training session is the day before. But I think they tried to level it out so everybody's come back at the same level. So I assume that they did a on pitch training sort of on pitch training session today. So there's nobody bar Lissandro. I don't think there's anybody fit. Why is United fan? Let's see. Real talk is saying I like Lissandro, but he was in the team that shipped 7. There's a lot of players in that team that was in the team that shipped 7, man. You know, maybe they needed to do what LVG did when we lost to Wimbledon. Yeah, I mean, look, Welbeck scored 2 today at 34, but he didn't ramp. When we lost to Wimbledon, all of those players were gone. They were gone. You know, rightly or wrongly, they were gone. Let's have a look. Both Cunha and Wirtz are going through a stage called 007, meaning that the new signings are not. We know what it means. We know what 007 means. Listen, Cunha, at the moment, who would have expected Mason Mount to come in and they start building a team around somebody who's been injury prone for 2 years? I mean, look, fair play to Mason Mount. He's come in and he's done what the manager's done. He scored his goals, scored his goal. But he's been intelligent in his play, and to be fair, he does add to the central midfield. He's very unselfish in how he plays. So maybe he's the first. Just I have no problem. I have no problem with competition. But at the end of the day, it's about scoring goals and winning goals. So if Mount is doing all of that faffing around and doing all that positional play, great. But if Cunha comes in and scores, eventually Cunha's going to score. Cunha's going to start over Mason Mount, regardless of what he thinks about Mason Mount as a player and as a formation. But I think at the moment, Mason Mount has got a really, really important role in what the team is doing. Here we go. Yeah, in it. Do you still rank? There you go. Listen, let's be honest. I'm glad Arsenal got Gyökeres. I'm glad that they got Gyökeres. I'm not going to sit there and pretend. You know, we look at it now. Maybe Gyökeres would have been all right for us, but I look at the bullying he's getting, man. He just don't look like he's physically strong enough. But that's a story for another day, banter for another day. Steph, we're on 13 likes. Guys, if you are watching and you haven't hit the like, if you're watching and you're new to the channel, maybe, bless ya. If you are new and you're up this time of night, respect to it again, listening to me waffle all things Man United. You know what I mean? No, we won't. Not tomorrow, Matty. He's not scoring tomorrow. Matty's just saying Wirtz will score to rub the salt into them. No, he won't. He's not scoring tomorrow. Alisson's absence will be, yeah, he will. Listen, I don't wish, I say it already, I don't wish injury on anybody, but he's injured, so that's something that we have to take advantage of. But while you're here, just Gravenberch, is he fit? I know he got sent back from Holland. Is he fit? Is he fully fit to play? Just let me know that. I think if he doesn't play, it's going to be a big miss. But also, Liverpool seem to be deserting the centre of the park with the way that he plays. You know, so look, now, if you look at maybe the stuff that Liverpool aren't doing or haven't been doing or haven't been good at, Kirkes hasn't been good. Robertson is probably a better player for them this season. Konate, he's got Real Madrid and that free transfer coming up on his mind. Frimpong is not Trent. I mean, obviously Szoboszlai has been playing there, but McAllister hasn't been firing 100% because he's been injured. You then look at Salah, who's not the same Salah, but now obviously Slot wants him to be a winger, tracking back and running. That's not Salah's game, you know. And at 33 or 34, he's not changing. He ain't got time for all of that. You know, it's slot. If Salah's form keeps up, is he going to be strong enough to drop him or sub him? Because you know he still plays. All right, look, let's be honest. Salah scores against us every game he plays against us. I think he's on 12 in 9 against us or 13 in 9 against us. So let's be honest, more than a goal a game. He's probably going to have the opportunity to score tomorrow. But these are just the little things that I've noticed about Liverpool where maybe we do have that little slimmer of hope. Why is United fan? I sense a Mount goal and a Bruno pen. We'll see. But Mr. Potus, do you think we would have kicked the ball? Do you think that he would have? Oh, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. But I leave that one. Welbeck was brilliant today. I mean, I'm going to watch Match of the Day afterwards. I'll sit down and have another little drink with that, to be fair. Verts recorded an assistant. Ooh, that is fantastic. I'm glad for Verts with that one. To be fair, big up Verts scoring a goal that scoring in a game that nobody really cares about, bar you. Obviously, we're on 40 likes. That's what I like. Well done, guys. Look, I know even if you're passing, we'll wrap it up in a minute. I just want to wrap it up with a couple of score predictions from you guys. To be fair, I have waffled, and I'm really shocked that there was so much of you lot in the chat. To be fair, but big up the Agenda family. We're trying to do our thing, and you lot keep it going. So thank you very much. Score predictions before we say good night or good morning. We didn't work out if it was good morning. You can't say good night because good night means you're going to. Does good night mean you're going to bed? Really? So you probably say good morning, really, wouldn't you? Well, look, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Mr. Potus has gone 4-1 Liverpool, mate, with a Sesko goal. I was hoping that we had changed your mind by now. I was hoping that this conversation would have put some positivity in your heart. But obviously it hasn't, man. Oh, yes, it was. You know what? Yeah, it's just been one of those days, man. I just wanted to talk football, man. I just wanted to talk football. Vincent, yo, even just I was saying these silent ones, he just popping with their one comment. Big up Vincent, man. I hope you're really, really well tomorrow, man. And this is just as I said, between Yabba and Vincent, I actually don't know if there's anyone more positive about Man United. Vincent's gone 3-0 Man United. Chat Sports gone 3-1 Liverpool. Mr. Potus is going with things. It's 4:49 here, heading out for dinner soon. Well, I hope we've opened up your appetite, and I hope you have a good munch tomorrow. Anthony is going 12-0 Liverpool. You're a dickhead, you are. I swear, Anthony, you are. But I love you for it all the same, bruv. Stephanie has gone 3-all draw. Cunha, Sesko, Ahmad says, Steph, if you get that tomorrow, I'll be absolutely delighted. Wise United fan, 2-0 United or another 2-0, 2-all draw. Well, either one of those, let's be honest, either one of those we'll accept. Right, okay, so it's morning now when you're going into the AM. Right, so I got it right. It's good morning. Bart is saying, I still feel that Verts will record more goals than Cunha and Mbemba by the end of the season. And Teke will outscore Sesko by a country mile. Yep, I agree with the Sesko's one. I totally disagree with the Wirtz and Cunha. I think Mbemba scores more goals than Wirtz. But I wouldn't expect anything less from you. That's 3-0. 3-0 Liverpool. Matty is saying, need a Cunha winner. Yeah, you know what? Take that Cunha winner, my guy. That's what we want, boy. I would take that. I'll take an own goal winner. I would celebrate it like a 50-yard falling volley from Harry Maguire. Johnny Hill. Yo, brother, I hope you're doing well, man. I know it's a late one, but thanks for the support still. Amrin's going to do the nastiest low block for a 0-0 and say we can perform against anyone. Johnny, would you really, really be upset if we went in there and stanked the place out and got a 0-0? Obviously, during the game, yes. But in the cold light of day, considering how we've been this season, would nil, you know what? No, you're right. No, I don't want us to, now thinking about it now, I don't want to stink it out tomorrow. I do want us to have a goal. So you're right. Yeah. you know what? I wouldn't take the 0-0. I wouldn't take the 0-0 like that. You know, Big G, right? So here's the thing, right? Obviously, Column's supposed to be the watch along guru. And you see the thing with watch alongs, right? I want to watch the game, but there's times when I want to get up and I just want to punch something. And I think, oh, I'm on. Like, I know that, listen, look, we're not big in it. I'm not that guy in it. But when I watch it back, sometimes I feel a bit embarrassed, yeah. But tomorrow, as much as I think we might lose, I actually think that we've got a chance of just sticking it to them motherfuckers. Honestly, I really, really think that we've got. I know it's only a little one, but it's 11 versus 11. We've still got a chance. So, my little man, he's got football at 1. 1, 2. I probably will do a watch along tomorrow. It's not going to have the fandangles of Colm. I wanted it to be like the clock and all of this score stuff, because then you can sync your clock with my clock, blah blah blah. Because you know the thing I'm watching it on is Buki, in it. So it's a couple of minutes behind, and then if I keep the chat because I want to keep you, then like when somebody says goal, I'm thinking, you fucking bastard, and I'm trying. Oh, sorry, I don't mean that. I don't mean it like that. I meant just like, oh, for fuck's sake, like I want to know the score. You know, like, so you turn off all of your because I've got beer things that say what the score is, so you turn them all off. You know, and then you're in the chat and you see goal, and oh, they've kind of ruined it. But yeah, do you know what? I probably will do a watch along tomorrow. Now I'm feeling it. I probably will do a watch along. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. I think, yeah. Oh, wicked! I got the 15 that I had in my head. I didn't think we would have got there. Thank you, Steph. So yeah, you know, I will do a watch along tomorrow. Yeah, I will do a watch along tomorrow. Why is United fan saying we scored 2 goals, park the bus in the second half, bring on the early subs and get a third? Oh my God. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Jet Shorts taking a piss, telling me to just mute it. Oh. All right, Big G is saying you're the face of the channel, bro. You got to do the watch along. Call me redundant tomorrow. All right, you know what? Let's do this thing tomorrow. I'm gonna do the watch along tomorrow. If I get up, guys, and you lot see an empty chair, don't cuss. You know what I mean? There's just times when, understand, the watch alongs are hard, innit? The watch alongs are hard when you know you've got to sit on the screen for an hour and a half, and then pussy holes are playing like the fucking pussy holes you expect them to be playing like, bro. It causes it does. So yeah, I'm gonna do a watch along tomorrow. I'm gonna I tried to be so civil. I tried to be so respectful to the channel, and sometimes it just yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna put myself through it tomorrow. Look, as long as you guys hit me up tomorrow in the chat, then yeah, you know what? We watch the game tomorrow. We'll watch the game tomorrow. Just leave one in the background. Be fair, you know, my commentary is not all that, but actually, yeah. What am I talking about? No, that's wrong. My commentary is fire. Yeah. So turn the volume up and turn the TV volume down. Yeah, that's what you should be doing. But guys, look, you know what? It's a perfect kickoff time tomorrow. It's a perfect kickoff time tomorrow. Last game of the weekend, everybody's on hype. You know what I mean? We do have a chance. I still think after all of this that we're probably going to lose 2-1. But I want Sesko to score again to make it 3 in a row. That gives him confidence for the dibby teams that we're going to be playing afterwards. But guys, look, there was enough for you in the chat, man. I was there thinking, I'm going to remember everybody and say, I meant to star all the names and say, right. So Bart, thank you. Wise United fan, thank you. Chat Sport, thank you. Matty, thank you. Big G, thank you. Stephanie, thank you. Mr. Potus, thank you. Matty, thank you. Mr. Herbert, both the Herbert brothers, Anthony and Richard. I thank you. Johnny Hill, I thank you. I know, see, and I know I've probably missed out. I've probably missed out a couple, which, listen, one, I'm old. Two, I've had a couple of drinks. And three, I can't even tell you the other one, I'm not allowed. So, I know it's a late one, but listen, guys, the likes I've got to the 15 that I wanted. Maybe we'll get another couple more before tomorrow. But yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you, Chat Sport, man. Sometimes maybe I just need to jump on and talk, you know, but the chat kept me going. That was more what I was thinking about today. I'm gonna be on there for 15 minutes because everybody's gonna be sleeping. But guys, look, big up. We'll see you tomorrow. I am 100% doing a watch along tomorrow. And look, we'll have the reaction for 7 o'clock. I say 7, it might be 8, but we will have a reaction tomorrow. Win, lose, or draw. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the win. I will take the draw. I don't want it to be a gallant. I can't do the gallant losses, man. I can't do them, man. But then I don't want to get battered loss either. So if it's a loss, I suppose it has to be a gallant loss where we see things changing. But we know what Ruben's like, man. He ain't for changing. Hopefully the squad will be for changing. The challenge ain't for changing. I ain't for changing. And guys, look, hopefully you ain't for fucking changing. This is me, Mr. B, under a little bit of liquor. But you know what? It's Saturday morning. Yes, Saturday morning. Vincent. So guys, look, it's good morning from me, and bless for joining. We'll be back tomorrow for the watch along. See you all later. Bye.